What's up, everyone? DefyNewYork.com here with a brand new video. Today we're looking at the Puma Ignite Netfit. I want to send a major thank you to Puma for hooking me up with these. I got some other pairs in the back of some other models, but I wanted to get into these first because it seemed to be the most interest in this model, and it was my favorite of the three. So before I get into that, you guys have probably noticed my absence for a while, and I just want to let you guys know that I've been very busy. I have a lot of content on the way. I'm very backlogged both on the site and for YouTube, but a lot of happenings. I did some stuff for Finish Line, for Hypebeast, and Defy New York just celebrated the 10-year anniversary. 10 years. Can't believe that. 10 years. So I mean, that's how old the site is, but that's not how long I've been doing this. I've been collecting shoes, buying and selling, just obsessing since I was a kid back in the 80s, and started really collecting in the 90s, when the internet started, 95, 96, 97, really 97 when I got my first job. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy. 10 years, Defy New York, 10 years. So anyway, I did a post for Finish Line, the top 15 best commercials of all time for sneakers. So go check that out. That was just recently posted. And I did what was very popular write-up for Hypebeast, why OG sneakerheads are selling their shoe collections recently. Now, number one, I'm not saying Complex did cover something about how it was like kind of click. They covered it first. Put it that way. Complex covered it first to a degree, not the angle that I went, but they did cover it as like saying that some of these guys are just doing it as clickbait, to gain more followers or get more views, or a lot of them are anyway. And but I went a touch further. Number one, also, I didn't come up with that title. I don't consider the few individuals that were named as the collectors that were selling their collections. I didn't mention those guys. I don't consider those guys OG shoe heads. An OG shoe head I consider, and this is for me because I'm older, you know what I'm saying, and I've been around for much longer. I consider guys from who were collecting since before it was fashionable, before people, before Khaled had a Champs store or a Foot Locker store in his house. You know what I'm saying? Like before it was the in thing to do. Before the blogs, when it was just small sites like Al Bundy's shoe page or whatever, and Retro Kid had his AOL member page, and the GeoCity pages and all that. The small stuff. Even before that, when the dial-up AOL, 95, 96. So that to me, the guys were early 2000s, right before the hype, who weren't doing this for props on Instagram or likes on Instagram. They were doing it because they were legitimately obsessed. And I'm not saying people nowadays can't be just legitimately obsessed. If you're 15 and you're obsessed about sneakers, you're obsessed about sneakers. But you can't consider yourself an OG shoehead because you just weren't born then. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of young guys that know a lot about footwear, and I'm not talking down about that because they are, and I have met them too. So props to you guys. But we all know what an OG shoe. Do I have to really explain too much? But anyway, I caught a little flack. A couple people had hit me up like, "Yo, you call these guys OG shoeheads?" in an article for Hypebeast, and I'm like, "No, I didn't come up with the title." Okay, so chill out. All right, so anyway, so that's what I've been up to as far as that. And then Defy New York celebrated 10 years. I can't get over that. 10 years, and there's so much more catalog scans and stuff to post up. It's actually a little bit overwhelming, the kind of stuff, but my tight-knit followers, some of just the best to me. I got like the best followers. It's the people who really die-hard care about footwear. It's not about following trends. It's about following the history of footwear into the present. So you're understanding how the evolution is, you know, taking place in the footwear industry. Because you got to cover the history. You got to cover it deep. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, "Oh yeah, Yeezys, Yeezys, everybody. See, look at the Yeezys. I got it from some whatever site. Some anyway." So we'll leave it at that. But I'll make another video about the 10-year anniversary and some other stuff. But let's get into the Ignite. So this shoe I've been wearing for the past 2 weeks. As far as sizing, I would go a half size up for whatever you typically wear. If you are, let's say, a size 12, I would wear 12 and a half in these, so on and so forth. If you wear whatever you wear in an Air Max 90, I would go up a half size from that. They do run a little snug, but they have good in the width department. So if you have a, I don't want to say a wide foot, but if you have, you know, like a normal foot, you'll have good room. It's not tight. Now the Netfit, you can really do a lot of things with this. You could really tie it up however you want, and that's what they designed it for, to give you all types of different lacing abilities. And so really anywhere here you can put the laces however you want, which I thought was cool. But to me, I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. Like, I'm not gonna tie my shoe all the way up here and it just have like one lace coming over here. I mean, some people will do that, and that's really what they designed it for. And everybody has different needs. I don't have any special needs for this, for my lacing style, but you can get crazy with it, you know. And now, as far as the fit, like, I mean, they go right on. I mean, like, it's, you would think that the cut of this shoe, which is more like a 3 1/4, this looks like it's gonna give you some problems. But this material is nice. It feels really good against your ankle, and it will not aggravate you. Like, there's some shoes, like I had the man, what was it? The I'm drawing a blank right now, but it was a Nike Flyknit shoe, and the ankles were like almost like ready to bleed from the material. Like, it was just too tight, and they look great, but it aggravates your ankles. This material will not aggravate your ankles, and I've been wearing them a lot. So it's really nice. And right here, I don't know if you can see that, it's very soft, like a felt material, really smooth. And yeah, you can actually do this if you wanted to, which is kind of cool. I haven't rocked them like that. I'll take it back. It's not that cool. But yeah, so I just like the cut of this shoe. If you like the if you want a lightweight, comfortable shoe, this is it. To me, this is it. The cushioning is like a firm to soft. It's not like a hard cushioning. I don't feel like a low profile feel. Like, it's not like a Zoom cushion. But it's got a nice firm cushion. So it's just, overall, it's a solid shoe. To me, this is a really important shoe for Puma. I think they could do a lot of things with this shoe, from a colorway standpoint, design standpoint. This colorway is nice, but they could go, I feel like they could go pretty wild with these. They could do a lot of good, crazy designs with this. They have a really good model on their hands with this one. So anyhow, the next part of the video, I'm going to show you guys what they look like on your feet with jeans. All right, everyone, so you got to see what they look like on your feet with jeans. And so once again, this shoe, dope. You won't, let's just go over it one more time. This will not, at least for myself, this did, and I'm very touchy with this stuff, this did not aggravate my ankle at all. You got this soft felt material. As far as sizing, you gotta. I would recommend going a half size up from whatever you typically wear. If you're wearing MX90, go a half size up for that. Whatever you're wearing, maybe in a Clyde, go a half size up from that, and you'll be good. And the cushioning, firm, soft, and it's a dope shoe. This is to me, this is one of Puma's standout shoes for 2017. If you're a Puma fan, you definitely 1,000% you're gonna have to have at least one pair of these in your rotation. If you're a big Puma fan, even if you're not a big Puma fan and you just want a modern shoe, I would look for maybe a more plain colorway. But this shoe is just dope. As far as like what it would compare to from Boost, I feel like the Boost is a little bit softer, where this is a little more firm. So it's kind of like whatever your needs are. You'd have to try these, actually try these on, go into a store, order them online, and try them on and compare them yourself. But as far as if you want a firm to soft cushioning, I would go with these, definite. And then it boils down to what you want looks wise, because they fit nice. It's a nice fit. It's lightweight upper, and this is just, it's a good, nice, just put your foot on easily and you're good to go. So anyhow, guys, that's the video. You can probably already tell it's been so long since I made a video, so I'm talking a lot, and I apologize to anybody who really doesn't care about anything else but this shoe, that I talked your ear off. But there will be more videos to come, so stay tuned. As always, stay tuned for more videos, and if you have any comments, want to talk about anything that's going on in sneaker YouTube land or whatever, please drop a comment. I'll hit you back. All right, talk to you.